Episode 25. Shout out Mike Lowell.
Mike Lowell.
Handsome devil.
Prematurely gray.
Very much so. Had few conversations with the man. Very polite. Very polite man. Friend of the show. Friend of mine. Kyle has no idea who he is.
Nope. Hey, guys. I'm back.
Welcome back to Kyle. But before we do that, big thanks to our friend Romeo for sliding
How
in.
did that go? I didn't listen yet.
When have you ever listened?
I haven't, but because
Okay.
I'm usually on them. But this one, I don't have since I'm quarantining, I have nowhere to travel to listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
I can't just lie here and listen to a podcast. That's
Well, if
crazy.
you listen, it's just literally the two of them riding on me for like fucking an hour and 5 minutes.
I figured it would be that. I'm sorry I left you to the dogs, but
That's fine.
Rabid dogs.
Rabid dogs. Like
not
fucking
even dogs.
Romeo
Not even
came
dogs.
out with like guns blazing with
Rabid.
my Gmail photo.
Rabid.
I did enjoy that, which is I saw a screenshot of just like this old picture of Sam, and I was like, of course.
Sam was like a wounded. Sam was a wounded deer.
I was
being hunted by
What did you actually
rabid timber wolves.
Like, what did you actually discuss? Did you have topics, or did you just really just like?
You know, Kyle, it's funny. So before you banged out sick, we had topics that were actually ones I wanted just your opinion on.
I know.
So by you banging out sick an hour before we went live, I also want to know something.
Yeah.
Why do you hate me so much?
I don't know. It's really hard to describe. It's just like you.
I'm
Every
sorry,
time you
hold
pop.
on. My best friend is having a baby, and I just got the picture.
Oh dear God! Why are you yelling?
Okay, continue. Move along.
Wow.
Stop the episode. Literally stop recording. No. Stop fucking recording right now.
We're rolling with it.
Oh, he's so bad. The biggest white girl wasted moment. Like,
this is like the third person.
Sam, if you're gonna do this, mute your microphone. Jesus, Mother of Christ.
See, it's like a circle. We have a triangle of hate, really.
Your microphone is not muted. What did I tell you?
You're right. I'm not screaming.
Oh.
Continue on.
Episode 25.
Welcome back.
While we're at it.
Welcome back.
We'll just start over.
My name is Marc, the Prince of Podcasts.
Just because you have a few podcasts can make you the prince.
Whoops. On the show with me is nutso, straitjacket deserving, crazy ass Samantha.
Hi.
Ugh.
Actually, you know what? It's also funny. The irony of that is also he was like, "Don't have children." Literally, he was literally like, "Guys, don't procreate."
Before the show, yes, I said, "Do not procreate." Congratulations to your friend. I don't.
Oh wait, it's a false alarm.
What?
Never
How
mind.
the fuck is it a false alarm?
It's an idea. It's an idea for my friend. Never mind. She's not pregnant. Never mind.
Samantha, shut up.
No.
Kyle.
You need to explain this.
On the show also with us, welcome back, the star.
Oh, what did I
Kyle.
walk back into? Jesus Christ, you two. You wonder why I get pissed off when I see your face? Because I have to be reminded of this bullshit every week. This crazy, like, what not?
This is already another Basket of Cats episode. I apologize to everyone who's made it in this far. Episode 25 of While We're At It.
Sam, please.
Yes.
Explain why she is not pregnant now.
For those of you who completely fast forwarded Sam screaming at the top of her lungs, like a crazy person.
It was very scary to watch. I don't know what happened.
We got an alert that supposedly Sam's one of 5 probably best friends
I hate you.
is pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Sam then informed us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to hold it together right now, by the way. You can hear it in the cadence of my voice.
Mm-hmm.
He's very angry.
I've had a rough few days.
Amen, brother.
Shut up. I'm holding it together as best I can.
Mm-hmm.
So Sam screamed like a lunatic
Mm-hmm.
that her best friend was pregnant. And then she alerted us she's not pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle, ask her what she means, because I'm going to lose my shit.
Sam, what happened?
So I'm in like obviously one of my like many group chats.
Uh-huh.
And so my friend just sends a picture and it just says the child arriving April 2021. Now her husband now is like super into Star Wars. So all we got was no explanation, just the picture. So I'm like, I'm sorry. What? Like, is this how you're telling me that you're pregnant? It's like, you're just going to send me this picture. And then I like respond and she goes, oh my God, no. It's an idea. I'm not pregnant. And I'm like, oh.
What does that mean? What does that mean? It's an idea.
That she sent her an idea being like, of like what they
a pregnancy announcement.
For a pregnancy announcement.
Like a social media announcement. You had one.
Sam took it as in she was being told by her friend that she is pregnant. Because April 2020, now if we add is that even 9 months from now?
No,
but you don't tell people at the beginning stages. You wait like 2 or 3 months, then you tell people. You gotta hit the safe point.
Oh, well, again, if she's sending you a thing that says April 2020, that's not 9 months.
Yeah, but that means that she's got like 5 months left. That would mean she's like 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
You wait, like you hit like a certain point, and then it's safe to tell people. So it doesn't have to be 9 months from when they say.
I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it on this.
You're gonna be fine.
You might. I was all there with you, and then all of a sudden, Sam lost her shit. And when you lost your shit, Sam, your face lit up.
It like went red.
You went and like wide mouth. I got very concerned. And then like screaming, and I was like, okay.
My face is up against the microphone right now.
It is. He's hiding his face because he's very.
Because my face is turning red with the anger of 1,000 winds.
Was it winds? 1,000 hot suns.
If my face could turn red every time I was aggravated with you on this podcast, my face would be forever red.
3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck is bothering me? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me?
You thought the screaming was a bad podcasting. This.
Kyle?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
We missed you.
I'm sad I missed the Romeo episode. Very sad.
It was a very good episode. Thinking of it now, I get a little less angry because we tortured Samantha throughout the entire one.
The whole thing.
Okay.
People are actually saying it was a top 5 podcast that we've done.
Great.
Great.
I wasn't on it, so that proves you guys don't.
And that's why it's not top 2, because I think you would have added a lot to it.
I mean, yeah, if I was healthy and ready, I would have.
So back on track. So back on the track before Samantha tried to derail the train and kill everyone on it.
Nah.
I don't know, Sam. You screamed like a banshee. I was very, very.
I asked you a question, Kyle. Why do you hate me? Because I got a sense that you were trying to protect Sam from me in that last bit.
I'm just glad someone's here to fucking protect me. I'm out here the wolf.
No.
Because he was protect you.
Kyle was
her
also
from what?
Kyle was my wrath. Kyle was also very much demanding you explain your crazy self at the same time. So don't
No,
think it
because
was
I didn't
100%.
understand it. I was just like, false alarm. What do you mean false alarm? Why would she tell you she's pregnant and then not? And I wanted to understand because that's not something that normally
Was it like
people do.
Oh, I'm pregnant. Wait, no, that was just gas. Like,
Yeah. That's what I wanted to
Just
know.
one of those?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, instead of a human baby, it's a burrito baby.
Correct.
Right in there. Yeah.
Oh, I had plenty of burrito babies then last week, let me tell you.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
So let's dive into this.
Mhm.
Because you really don't hate me. You love me. And I love you.
I do. You just get on my nerves.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's what families do.
Yes. Sadly.
Sam is like an in-law.
Thank you.
You and me are family. Now, where you been?
In this bed for
What happened?
over a week. Or if not in this bed, in this bathroom. Though some of the stuff that happened in the bathroom did happen in this bed, and that was a problem.
So what exactly what happened? What you got? What went down?
So Tuesday morning, I wake, as you know, because we record this podcast early on Mondays. I wake up early to go to the gym. Woke up fairly good, 7 hours of sleep, feeling good. Made my yogurt that I usually have with apples and blueberries and seeds. Went to the gym, did my workout, came back, diarrhea. Sorry, everyone, this is going to be a diarrhea-heavy episode.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, everybody knows that you have to lay down newspapers when you have male visitors, so I think
Literally.
this is just right on par with what we talk about.
So I was like, you know what? I'll wait to have breakfast. And then as I was like, I got my work laptop and started working, like I just got like worse besides like not wanting to eat. I felt feverish, chills, extremely tired. It was hard to keep my eyes open. And just like all around, like if I wanted to crunch up into a ball. So like by 1 o'clock, I told my boss, I was like, I gotta log off. I'm toast. I don't know what's happening. I don't feel good. I'm gonna lie down. Lied down, woke up, threw up. A lot of green, which I was surprised about.
Mm.
Don't know why it was green. More diarrhea.
Right.
A headache now because I apparently had not had enough liquid that day, and I had like, when you're hungover and you get that headache that like fucking feels heavy as shit on your forehead. That's what I had, that headache.
Okay.
On top of the tiredness, and I didn't feel as feverish after I slept, but
yeah,
diarrhea, diarrhea every hour.
That's hot.
My body just releasing everything, voiding everything from inside it.
Keep going.
I did that for the entire night. Did not sleep,
Right. Yeah.
Woke up the next morning, felt a little bit better, a little less tired, not as no fevers, a little chilly still, but still diarrhea.
So the vid? The Rona?
I am not sure. I'm getting tested Wednesday to find out for sure, because by the time Rona, the only thing that like really worried me was the fact that I had lower stomach pain for most of it, like really bad. Like I was on the toilet crying, being like, "Is fucking God take me, please? Just like fucking take like." I was like, "Is this appendicitis? Is this pain?" Like it was. The pain was so bad that I was like, "There has to be something going on in my lower stomach, like above the dick, below the belly button, that area."
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, "There's something wrong." So by Wednesday
and
night,
you're not, I'm sorry for interrupting, but you're not used to getting that pain normally with your encounters between the dick and the belly button area. That's not a thing.
No.
Okay.
Why?
Good.
Why?
Just
Okay.
being thorough.
No. Ew.
Huh? What?
Ew. I said, "Ew, gross." You disgusting freak.
Okay.
By Wednesday, though, there is starting to become blood in my diarrhea, and that's when I got concerned. Yeah. It looked like flesh. Looked like it was not pretty. It was not great. But by that point, it was Thursday, because that was Wednesday night. So Thursday, I was feeling pretty good. I was like, let me just see if I have one more day. Maybe this will finally be gone. I thought it was food poisoning.
Right.
But it still wasn't. I had slept better Thursday night, I had maybe slept for like 4 hours, woke up, went to the bathroom, then slept for like another 2 hours, woke up, went to the bathroom. I was taking Advil or Tylenol and stuff at this point to like kind of help with the pain, but still like that was the one thing I could not like, fucking pain in my lower abdomen.
It wasn't a pregnancy scare like Sam's friend?
I was thinking about pregnancy actually through this. So I'm like, this must be like a portion.
Hold on. This is going to be a very interesting road you're going down here. Now, go on.
This must be like a very small portion of the pain that they must felt, because literally it felt like my lower gut was like a million fireworks were going off. Like just like I would like literally like press it just to like make things stop hurting, seeing if that will force things out. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to like make the pain go away.
This is getting very disgusting.
I'm sorry. It was pretty gross. By Friday, I talked to a doctor. He gave me antibiotics. The antibiotics stopped the diarrhea, and I now feel 100%, well, 95% better. I'm still trying to figure out.
And they still don't have really a diagnosis for you, and you're in a quarantine.
Yeah, I mean, they can't see me.
Right. Well, I mean, it's like this is like the weird time I think in anybody's life where if you're sick, you automatically think you have something, and it could honestly just be a tummy ache.
So the only reason I think I don't think it's COVID is because my symptoms were only like a day of like my COVID-ish symptoms were a day, while as the diarrhea and the lower intestine pain started. It's lasted longer. But I have no idea. I'm not a doctor. Yeah, I'm feeling great now. I just had to.
You look great.
Thanks.
That's definitely something that won't give you diarrhea. No.
I'm testing the ride. You know what I mean? I'm just like sending things through. I've been having a lot of soup. I'm tired of eating soup.
I like soup. Sam, soup?
Soup's okay. Tomato soup's cool.
They don't call her the best co-host in the world for nothing. Actually, Sam, I got some feedback already from the Romeo episode.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And I sent it to you. I don't know if you heard it. No names.
Yeah, I texted you and you didn't answer me.
I didn't see your text, obviously, because I was probably dealing with a child that's trying to make me deaf in my left ear. Between headbutting me and screaming at the top of his lungs. I'm pretty sure he's trying to convince me to kill myself. I'm pretty sure he wants me out already.
So, like, is it just, like, not sleeping? Like, does he have diarrhea? Like,
no. He's
just being fussy?
Just being fussy. It's not even that he's being fussy. It's that when he's crying, the volume is jacked up to 1,000,000. And I talked about this. Check out latest episodes of Dudes Being Dads. Find it wherever podcast is available. That's a nice little cross promotion for me. Prince of Podcast. That's me, obviously. No doubt about it. But we were talking about Sam, and they said, you should give Sam more, have Sam talk more. She's very good on the podcast. And then she screams. And it makes me think that those people don't know what they're talking about. Sam, explain yourself.
I mean, that's a huge exciting moment. But I just get that. And it's like my first initial reaction is like, everybody I know is getting married, is having kids and stuff like that. It really is, except me. You know what? We went over this last week about how I'm a complete failure. And all of Romeo's other interns were all successes. And I am the only failure to come out of this one away.
If you're a failure, what the fuck am I?
And me. I don't think that I think that you're taking it a tad bit too serious. I think that the terms complete failure, I think, is a little harsh.
Oh, good. I'm glad you agree.
Yeah, just regular failure.
Just regular failure.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Of course. Sam, we think you're great. But you are you're definitely going to go stand in the corner for the rest of this episode for screaming like a lunatic. Unless you can say something funny right now.
I don't have anything funny. I got like a whole bout of anxiety, so I'm just kind of like.
Why? Why do you have anxiety? You're not the one who's sick.
Today has been like great. Like today was like a Monday. It is what it is. So I mean, it's
You
just
just
like,
started your new job. You should be
I
fucking
know.
pumped.
I am. I'm excited. Like, I really like it. And it's like, I'm hitting the ground running and they're letting me do things. And I'm super happy about all that. So, like, it's not work, but like, I come home. So, I was going through, I like bought like a new bag this weekend. And I was like cleaning out like one of my old, like, small purses. And I was like, oh, let me just make sure there's nothing in here that's like of any kind of like vital necessity before I like toss it in my closet and forget about it for the next 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, I go in and I find a key. And it's a key to my ex's truck. So I'm like, well, fuck. Like, key fob and all. Like, it's like a complete spare key.
Why did he give you a spare key to his truck?
There were, like, issues at one point with his car, and I forget why I still had it or, like, why I was carrying it. There was, like, a reason for it, like, earlier this year. So I, like, forgot that it was in there because, like, I don't know. I'm not, like, reaching around in my bag looking for things. So I pulled it out, and I was like, well, I'm not dealing with this now. I got to go to work. So I, like, leave for work for the day, come home, and I'm like, hey, you know, just want to, like, let you know I have, like, a spare key to your truck. I'm going to drop it in the mail. Just be on the lookout for it type of thing. And we're, like, small chat, like, talking. And I'm just like, you know, I'm like, really just, like, don't have things to, like, say to you at this point because, like, it's just been, like, a whole hell of, like, a whirlwind. And it's just, like, I mean, ultimately I'm better off. And, like, and today, like, just, it brought everything home, like, of that I am better off. But it took me a long time to think that. So, I mean, I'm not going to disclose what happened because it doesn't need to be broadcast everywhere. But,
well,
I mean, one of my biggest...
kind of what we did, Sam.
Well,
kind of what we do.
But it's not their grievances to air. So, but, like, my biggest fear is always safety. You know, like, safety of somebody else. And, like, I always worried about him a lot. Like, I truly, truly worried for his safety, like, the whole time we were together, just because, just like,
does he work as a fucking lion tamer? Why are we worried about his safety?
He's reckless. So,
okay.
You know.
In what capacity?
We know what capacity.
Yeah.
I don't.
Just.
He's a masshole. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, he's reckless. It's hard for me to, like, turn it off. It's hard for me to turn it off to care too much. So, I mean, when I hear that today of, like, what the hell he's going through now, I'm like, all right. It's like, but it's like, it doesn't sit well with me.
He texted you and then he told you his
he aired his grievances. Yes.
He airs his grievances about his life, being like, feel bad for me.
This is what I'm going through. And of course,
okay, honey,
I have, like, big issues just with like safety and, like, hearing that, like, it stirs up those emotions that I used to have. And so that's why it's like, I just feel so anxious, like, and it's not my problem anymore, but
no. But I understand why that affects you because you, like, it's like a old knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah, like, I haven't felt like this since, like, April, so it's like it just brings it right back to that. And that's just what sucks, and it's like that those are the kind of things that, like, are the reasons why I ended it.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the one that you had is this the one you had the really, 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 really long-term relationship with?
No.
No.
This was somebody in the middle of Salvatore number 1 and Salvatore number 7?
Yes.
We're calling all Sam's boyfriends now Salvatore per Romeo's request.
All of them.
Now, okay. So this is very rom-com. Can I just say that, Kyle?
I mean, no. I can see what I agree with that statement.
You find a key, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know, we could call this, like, The Key to My Heart, starring Samantha.
Yeah,
like, this could be.
No, this is a good episode of One Tree Hill.
This is definitely like, this is an episode of Salvatore number, let's say 3. Was he Salvatore number 3?
Sure, we'll call it 3.
Salvatore number 3, staring at a creek with the music of Alanis Morissette playing in the background. Like, that would definitely be a scene in this rom-com.
Yeah.
Key to My Heart, starring Samantha. I mean, I think that's the episode.
I reamed him out for it. I was like,
You reamed him out for finding your key.
No. I found his key.
You reamed him out for finding his key.
No, I reamed him out for what he told me.
What did he tell you?
About all the bad stuff.
Trying to pull on the sympathy strings to get a little quickie out of it.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not this, like, just grow up. It's time. Grow up.
You ain't getting a piece? That's what you said?
No, like completely.
I'm not putting up with this bullshit.
It's time for you to grow up. It's time for you to take responsibility for your actions and start being serious about your life.
Understandable.
So,
okay, yeah.
Can we go back to talking about sex? Because that was like a little bit more lighthearted. We went from talking about diarrhea, blood, and somebody potentially having COVID, Sam's pretend best friend having a pretend baby, and now Sam trying to, her ex-boyfriend trying to get her back by finding a key.
I found the key.
I know. You found the key.
I know, but you're like.
And then he tried to get you back.
Yes, correct.
What kind of car was it?
It's a truck. Ford truck.
Had a Ford truck?
Of course it was a truck.
What does that mean? Of course it was a truck.
Sam dates guys who drive trucks.
Sam dates guys who look like me.
I do
We've
not.
We've already determined this.
I mean,
Kyle's like, well, fuck.
Sorry, I'm too hard. Sorry, I don't fight with you on this one.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? Yeah, I don't drive a truck.
No,
you don't drive a truck.
No.
Neither does Chris. Chris doesn't drive a truck either.
Chrissy 2 Chainz, how's he doing?
Salvatore number 7.
Chris is he's just fabulous. Just
did
great.
Did you tell Chris about the almost attempted reconnection?
Yeah.
And what did he say? Go right ahead.
No, I literally just told him, like, this is the kind of shit that, like, I was worried about towards the end of everything happening. And I mean, my worst fears actually came true. I mean, like, but I just wasn't involved with it, which I'm thankful for.
I have an honest question. When you were explaining what was that? Was this over the phone, text, or in person? Text. When you were texting Chrissy, Salvatore number 7.
No, I called Chris. I texted my ex.
When you called Chris.
Yeah.
And it told him about everything that was going on with one of the previous Salvatores.
Mm-hmm.
Was he giving you a lot of uh-huhs? Mm-hmm. Well, do whatever you think is right. Was that a lot of the reaction?
Was he responsive?
Yeah. What was his responses? Is like really my question.
No, well, basically, he pretty much is just like, he's like, no shit. He's like, well, see, I mean, like, he's like, his first initial reaction was, well, see, that could have been you that you were dealing with. That could have been, like, your problem. So, I don't know,
Sounds like he was half listening, Kyle.
No.
I mean, I'm not going to throw him under the bus just yet, but, I mean, he did do the atypical thing of being like, see how good you got it with me now?
Oh, that's a whole other hill of beans right there. Yeah, Kyle. Good pickup there. See, we missed you on this show. That's what.
Oh my God.
We were talking about being. I know you don't know a thing about hockey.
It's the first thing he said was that. See, look at you. Could have been dealing with that, but now you're with me, and you got my chicken salad sandwiches and all that fun stuff. I don't know.
Salad sandwiches. No, he's more of a peanut butter and jelly boy. So let's.
Kyle, we also discovered something, and I'm upset that you didn't listen to the previous episode.
What?
What did we discover?
We talked about Sam's first few dates with Chrissy 2 Chainz.
Oh God, can we not relive that again?
And the whole theory that Samantha is a side piece because their first date. Kyle, where do you think it was?
I don't know. I was knowing Sam like a bar. Well, no, because it was in COVID or before COVID?
In COVID times.
Mm-hmm. It was July.
So FaceTime, I don't know, a park?
They went to New Hampshire to get sushi.
Yeah, Salem, New Hampshire.
My hometown.
Yeah, Tomo.
Oh, you went to Tomo?
You don't like Tomo? I think their stuff's good.
The trashy people go to Tomo. What the fuck?
It's slim pickings for sushi in COVID times. No one was open.
I just want to say, that's not the point of this. Kyle, do you find it odd that he took her to a different state when he doesn't want to introduce her to his inner circle?
Well, first, I don't think he has an inner circle. I'm on the fence that he doesn't have friends.
Right.
My thing is that he is a boyfriend that all he does is hang out with his. Once he doesn't have that, he just finds the closest thing and. Oh, that's my life now.
The
reason I think they went to New Hampshire is because New Hampshire is a free for all.
Hold on. What did you just say?
I don't know which part do you
said that. You said, but that's my life now.
I didn't say that.
You did say that.
I did not say that.
You said
New
that.
Hampshire I said New Hampshire is a free for all.
No. When you were saying that Chrissy, once he gets in a relationship, he ignores his friends, and you said, "But that's my life now."
I did not say that.
What are you hiding?
I don't ignore my friends. I ignore you
That's true.
because you are annoying.
I think you're hiding something. I think you actually have a man's.
A
You're not telling
man's.
No. If I had a man's, I would tell you. I would tell everyone.
Man's.
Okay. Well, when I listen back and take notes on the episode,
Yeah, please timestamp that because I did not say that. How would I have a man's? I've been in bed with diarrhea. I shit my pants twice one day.
that doesn't sound like an outside occurrence. Like that doesn't sound foreign in your community when it comes to.
I'm a top. I just told. We've already gone through this. I don't have that issue.
But you deal with a lot of shit when you're in the community. Metaphorical,
You do.
physical.
You do.
Ugh.
The guy I had sex with the Sunday before all of this.
Also,
Ruh-roh.
when we were talking, what?
You said ruh-roh.
We talked about that.
So, Kyle, I was putting my detective hat on. And Sam, we're going to get... By the way, let's also talk about their second date was takeout burgers from Burlington, Vermont.
No.
And
wait, they drove to Burlington and then
well, they went to New
Wise
Hampshire.
ass.
So they went to Derry, Maine, to get grilled cheese sandwiches.
Is it Derry, Maine?
It was a Derry, Maine.
Oh,
In Stephen King books.
I didn't know that either.
It's fictional. It's a fictional city.
Okay.
Well,
Derry's in New Hampshire.
Yes, there is a Derry, New Hampshire. Anyway, this is not the episode where we just shout out random cities in New England.
Great, get your
Sam
point. Sam
got takeout.
Why do
and
we
then
have to
went
relive this again?
And then, Sam, we're just talking about your love with Chrissy. That's what we're doing.
We also know you go through the Bachelorette with all your boyfriends. This is literally the Bachelorette style.
Let's talk about that. Because remember how you say she has to have the varsity jacket to...
Yeah, she's waiting for that class ring.
Yeah. Apparently, you don't need the varsity jacket to see inside the room.
Ugh.
Just saying.
No, obviously. You don't want the jacket if you see inside the room. You don't like what you see in the room.
Date number 2. After having cheeseburgers, which seems a little...
I mean, they're not bottoming, so I mean, I'm sure it was fine.
Sam is.
Why am I bottoming?
Well, Sam, we know you like
Marc.
we know how you like it, but sooner or later you're going to be lying on your back. I mean, that's just
but
physics.
I'm assuming that the girl's anatomy doesn't work the same way as the guy's anatomy when it comes to that thing. So I think they're fine. Because I think there are plenty of girls who go out and have a nice big dinner and then go home and have a nice big fucking dessert.
Now
they get that frosted honey.
God.
They have their spoon. They lick the spoon too.
Okay.
Oh, good God. Why does this always sound so gross?
Kyle, we missed you. We really did. We're glad you're feeling better.
Thanks. I'm glad I'm feeling better too now. I was pretty depressed this weekend.
So, date number 2, burgers from Nova Scotia.
Okay.
We went back to Sam's place. A wink, wink.
Right.
Wink.
Well, yeah, Chrissy 2 Chainz lives with his parents or something, right?
No.
Then we found out that Chrissy was in the same complex as Samantha.
He does? Wait.
Yeah. He lives in the front buildings, and I live in the back.
Wait. You guys are walking distance?
Mm-hmm.
This whole time?
It was not the whole time. I lived in Salem at one point. Then I moved home for a hot minute, and then I ended up meeting a girl on Facebook who was looking for a roommate in, ironically, the same complex that he lives in.
But were you dating him when you met this girl?
The very first weeks, we weren't even really it wasn't even like a full thing. Like we were.
You're
just
barely
like,
a full thing now. You're barely a full thing now.
Oh my God.
According to you.
Well, yeah.
You.
Because I have things that I need before, it can be like a relationship.
Would you like
to voice? Don't know what else.
Would you like to voice them on the podcast?
Well, no, I have talked to Chris about this. We've already had a conversation about this. He has like a couple, like a lot of his family lives like around.
She needs
but I
to
would
meet
like
the
to
family.
meet somebody
She needs
inside.
She needs to do the tour.
Not the tour.
Alone? Does he live alone?
He has a roommate too.
Have you met the roommate?
No.
And you can walk to his place.
Why?
Yeah, well, I mean, so his roommate works like really weird hours too. Like he's been home when I've been there.
Now I'm leaning towards Mark's side piece thing.
No, why?
His roommate works really odd hours. That's why you haven't met him. You
So
live across the street.
Kyle, he gets up at 4:00 in the morning. I have been there while he is getting ready.
Oh,
it's
so
4 a.m.
you've seen the roommate.
No, I've just heard him. Like, because all of our bedrooms are off the kitchen in these complexes. So, like, his roommate's in the kitchen.
So you've been in his apartment?
Yes.
Okay.
But we just never met.
All right, I'll give you that. That's better. You've been inside his apartment.
Oh, yeah, no. It's like trade-off.
Does he have a lot of photos in his apartment?
No, he's a
boy's
guy.
Apartment. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. Between the two of them, there's nothing in there.
Do you think maybe he actually does have a lot of photos and he's just hiding them from you because his pictures with
Every
his
time.
actual girlfriend?
Every time.
No, so I mean, I've seen his camera roll. Like, I've seen, like, his friends and stuff like that.
You've gone
Did you go to the hidden? Did you go to his hidden?
I've gone through his phone.
Do you know the hidden album?
No.
Do you know about the hidden album?
Did you try the calculator app on his phone?
No, it's not the calculator app. There's literally an album
No.
called Hidden.
Some of them, right, and some of them are other apps like that. Literally say calculator, and you have to punch in a code.
Yeah.
So you've gone through his phone.
I have not gone through his phone.
Completely gone through his phone. You just said you saw his camera roll. How else did you see it?
We've gone through. He showed me. He was showing me stuff, and he was going through his camera roll.
This guy's slick, Kyle. That's a slick move. That's a slick move.
Again, I'm not voting that he's. I'm still not totally sold. I am a little weirded out the fact that you guys are living fucking across the street and you're not calling him your boyfriend yet.
That was so ironic that happened. That was not like meant to be a thing. I did not move in here for the sole purpose of that. I moved in here.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, like,
home.
So you have easy access to him. You guys been going out for like 20 months.
Yeah, that's
At this point, you have a 2-year-old. You're at each other's houses.
Yep.
You're not seeing other people as far as we know.
Yeah.
I don't know what more.
Sam isn't seeing other people. Okay. Sam
you know
is.
what? Let me just voice this right now.
We could. She could be seeing other people and not telling us.
Let me voice this right now. If he was seeing other people, if it came out that he had some other girl, he could run off with that other girl, and I would just be gone. I would disappear because I just don't like. I'm not gonna like hang around for that shit. So like, if that really was the case, it'd be like
until you find his key in your other bag, and then it's a whole thing.
Honestly, that was so fucking random. I never talked to that kid, but I was like, I mean, what am I gonna do? Throw away his fucking car key? Like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do. I'm not that much of an asshole.
Though you can.
I mean, I can.
Could.
You could be, yeah.
It's like but it's like the whole fob. I mean, that's like $500 every time you order a key. I know that.
Oh, I know that.
$500 every time you order a key that's programmed.
How long ago did you date him?
We broke up in April.
You don't think you got another spare key since then?
I don't know. He was like, I didn't even know I was missing a key. I'm like, I'm so glad you're so observant.
Then I would have thrown it away.
Like,
Kyle?
I mean, at that point, you can't throw it away. Like you got to give it back.
You could have actually. Do you know his address?
Really like, unless you are that like you are that hostile. If there is a ex, I agree that if I had something of his and he asked for it back, I would have just fucking thrown it away.
Yeah, you're always gonna have like those.
The last time he texted me and I was like, "Who is this?" He's like, "Oh, it's blah blah," and I was like, "Oh, sorry, I don't have your number saved." And he hasn't texted me since, and I'm like, "Fuck yes."
You could have also just texted him, "Hey, I found your key. I remember your address. I'm mailing it to you," and then
that's all I said,
and then block the number.
Well, yeah, I mean, but like,
yeah, you could block the number. I mean, blocking the number is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Another ex did that to me and then unblocked me to apologize for blocking me.
I haven't blocked anybody, but I've deleted a lot of phone numbers.
Oh, yeah, same. I go through every few months. I start delete. Oh, I don't talk to you. Gone. Adios.
I have to do that again because Facebook like added a bunch. When I had Facebook,
Yeah.
I deleted Facebook. Thank God. It added a bunch. I gotta redo that. I gotta remove some college people. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, no, but really though, literally, like I don't speak to you, so your number's not important.
No, I know.
So why else are you anxious, Sam?
That whole situation just had me like just so fucking anxious. It just like it bothers me. Like that it just truly bothers me. But like, and it's the same sense of like it's your own fucking problem, it's your own life, ruin it yourself.
Exactly.
So, like hearing it and knowing that it happened, it's just like it does. It irks me. So
I have so many one name male names in here. I really am a whore.
Okay.
We're like, so where do we go from here?
I mean, hold on a second, Kyle. Kyle, look at me.
And I have Papagino saved in here. I don't know why.
They barely exist. Kyle, look at me for a second. Look at me for a second. Did you think we didn't know that?
No, I had the realization because at one point during this painful sickness, I was like, this is some type of like punishment from up there, down there, whoever, to the side, to the left, whoever you want, whatever god demon thing you want to believe in is punishing me for being a whore.
Okay. Did you think that maybe you caught it from one of your encounters?
I did, because I was like, I was almost like, is this AIDS
is this
me?
syphilis? Is this syphilis right now?
I didn't think it was syphilis.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You
I know
it
what
was
syphilis is. I knew it wasn't syphilis.
Is this
HIV? Is this what this is?
Is this crabs?
Oh my God! It did feel like crabs were crawling in my intestines.
No.
Oh, you can't use the shampoo for that, Kyle. Oh no.
Oh.
That was so painful. Oh,
The shampoo
maybe.
crabs?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sam, we know that you're silky smooth, so we know that you don't get that kind of stuff. So don't worry about it. You look great today, by the way.
You know,
Kyle,
I don't want to hear this. You look great today. You both did that to me all fucking last week.
Kyle, I mean, I could be wrong, but Kyle, I think she looks nice tonight.
I do like a nice 3-tone sweater you got going on right there.
Thank you, Old Navy.
You're very Pam Beasley from The Office today.
I don't watch The Office.
Pam is colored. She wouldn't be wearing white, gray, and black.
You're very Angela from The Office today.
That's more like it.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Damn it.
We were talking about you having internal crabs.
Internal crabs.
Oh yeah, that's what it felt like. It was
keep away from docking. Keep away from the docking.
Docking.
I mean, we don't. I know. I thank you for the. Thank you. I knew what it was, Sam.
Audio.
You need to give me the visual thing of docking. I know what that is. Just an FYI, we don't do that.
Audio.
And if you were wondering if that's a part of the foreplay in the 18 guys I've been with, no one's asked me to dock.
We were going down this road. You're taking us though.
She took us. She brought up docking.
I said it.
You did it. And you did it.
I didn't need you to say that's not foreplay for us. I imagine it's not.
I don't know. I don't know what you know. You don't know anything.
I imagine it's something somebody's specifically into and finds people of like-mindedness.
Right? Just like scissoring. I imagine that has to be something that only lesbians are into.
Hold on. Sam?
Am I into scissoring with dudes? No.
Well, just scissoring. We've all been to college.
No.
You know?
No, I don't know what.
In the immortal words of Stanley Tucci, it's okay. All God's children. I was gay once.
Oh my God!
While.
Yes,
Love
the
that
Devil
movie.
Wears Prada.
No, that was Easy A.
You
Oh, never mind.
You did. Oh,
never mind.
That's
It is
such
Easy
a
A.
good movie.
It's fine.
By the way, we also have to say that we are big fans of Stanley Tucci, and we give thanks for Stanley Tucci every day on this podcast.
Absolutely. I 100% agree.
We also have started the tradition inside the household of Tucci Tuesdays, where we watch a different Stanley Tucci movie every Tuesday. We started with Easy A, And then the other day, I think we watched Spotlight.
That movie never gets old to me. I laugh.
Easy A.
Yeah,
It's
just
great.
easily.
It's great.
I think tomorrow we might watch Julia and Julia, which I totally forgot he was
so
in.
good.
I do. I don't know why I enjoy Meryl. You don't enjoy Meryl Streep.
Streep
No,
stinks.
Streep stinks.
But if Tucci's in it, I'll watch it.
Well, he's Streep's husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like also like best friend. He apparently, by the way, I have no problem. The rest of the episode just talking about Stanley
You have
Tucci.
to watch Burlesque after.
Yes, Burlesque.
Burlesque.
That is another great movie. You will not enjoy it, but Tucci is in it. So
I recommend Margin Call with Kevin Spacey, he who shall not be named anymore in Polite Company. But
when you say Kevin Spacey, I think Kevin Footloose Kevin.
Bacon.
Bacon.
No, Margin Call. I think Paul Bettany is in it too. Is that how you say that guy's name?
Yeah.
The English actor?
Yeah.
Jeremy
Vision,
Irons.
right?
What? Yes.
Yes.
It's either him or the other English actor that looks just like him. Demi Moore. Demi or Dimmy? Demi Moore.
Demi Moore. Demi Moore is.
Demi Moore. Thank you. Demi
is
Moore.
the woman.
Demi Moore is in it. Margin Call. I recommend it. I'm gonna. She, I think, picks the next Tucci movie. She picked Easy A. I picked Spotlight. So she picks the next Tucci movie tomorrow, and then I imagine she probably would pick Burlesque, if not Devil Wears Prada. But
so good.
I mean, Devil Wears Prada is a very good movie, but I always enjoy Anne Hathaway. But Burlesque is like
I love Anne Hathaway for other reasons, but she's also a good actor. And by the way, that's what I actually wanted to bring up on the show.
What?
Anne Hathaway?
Oh, I would love to talk about Anne Hathaway all the time. She's on the list that I get the pass for, because she knows that I couldn't get her rather. But
accurate.
I can't remember the last time I went to the movies or watched a new movie and actually enjoyed it. I wanted to ask you guys if you have.
I enjoyed watching The Happiest Season on Hulu, which was a gay Christmas movie. Kristen Stewart was in it and Dan Levy, because I like Dan Levy, so
love him in everything. Sure,
he's hilarious. That was pretty enjoyable. Movies. Well, I haven't been to the movies. I enjoyed last movie I think I saw in theaters, Harley Quinn, and I enjoyed that movie.
Last movie I saw in theaters I think was Endgame.
Oh, okay.
That I saw in theaters. I also will try to watch the new movies on the streaming services, and I try to watch the new shows. Especially having a kid now, you have to take advantage of those things.
Yeah.
But I find everything that is I'm either watching The Office, Seinfeld, or a movie I've already seen because I hate everything else. I can't find. I
don't hate everything else. I just find comfort in things I've already watched.
Yeah.
That is true. I've given a lot of things a shot, and I just can't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, she also has, if she's awake, it's basically the Hallmark Channel with all those terrible Hallmark movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, the girls are doing that right now.
Just can't. Sam, what is with your gender in Hallmark Christmas movies?
I don't watch Hallmark Christmas
love
movies. My mother does. I do not.
All three of my girl roommates do. And
it's
it is bad.
DJ from Full House seems to be in every single one, too.
Yeah, she is. Candace Cameron Bure. She's in all of them.
Did you also is Sabrina the Teenage Witch, what's her face?
Melissa
and Mario Lopez.
Melissa
Joan Hart and Mario Lopez. Did you see Mario Lopez is going to be in a new one about Colonel Sanders?
No, he's the new Colonel Sanders. He's the new Colonel Sanders in the TV commercials. He's not going to be in a movie about Colonel Sanders.
No, he is. He's going to be in a Lifetime movie about Colonel Sanders' love life.
Go away.
I'm not kidding.
Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves while I look at this.
I saw multiple people post about it today, which is why I was like, this can't be a real thing. But it's a real thing.
It's a real thing?
I'm not kidding.
It's called Recipe.
Yep. Lifetime. I don't know what you're doing, but they're doing it.
Is this him as Colonel Sanders?
Yes. A young Colonel Sanders.
Oh, my God.
I know. It's weird.
It's very weird.
I thought, and also he also just didn't they just do the new reboot to Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, it's on Apple TV.
No, it's on
Where
like their other
he's
Peacock
like
or whatever.
yeah, and he's like the coach,
Gym teacher.
the gym teacher,
Yeah.
just still sitting in.
I'm like, can
in
you just
sitting in
not
chairs the
Mario
wrong way.
Lopez?
Bayside High. I'll say this right now, and I don't care who says I'm nuts.
Yeah.
Saved by the Bell was not that good.
It was not that. Oh no, I agree with you. It was not that good.
Nope.
Same with Full House. Like that wasn't that
I did
great
enjoy
either.
Full House. What was my show growing up? Boy Meets World. Excellent.
I recently watched that. It got very religious near the end, and I don't understand why.
I'm not picking up. I don't what?
They just
What
brought up a
did?
lot of God talk and God this and God that and God wants us to be together and blah blah blah. And like,
Well, I think we hit over a lot of topics today. Let's see. We talked about Kyle's diarrhea with blood in it. We talked about Sam being the side piece, even though the guy lives 5 feet away from her. Talk about me getting blood red mad about Sam talking about a false positive pregnancy test. How we all love Stanley Tucci, and that Full House, according to Kyle, was overrated, and according to everybody else, Saved by the Bell was overrated. Tune in on Thursday for episode 26 when we have another special guest debuting on the show. And I think it's someone everyone's going to enjoy. I find the person to be very funny. Hope you do as well. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. Sam, what is it?
At While We're At It Pod.
We're available on YouTube. How do you find it, Sam?
At While We're At It Pod.
And, of course, we ask you to do what, Kyle?
rate, review, subscribe, 5 stars only. I don't want to hear about any negative reviews. So just make them positive. We just need positive ones.
I don't think we've gotten any. I'll send you the positive ones that I've seen.
I know. I'm just telling them as a demand. Positive reviews only.
Or else.
And 5 stars on iTunes so we can get boosted.
Or else.
Exactly.
You tell him, Kyle.
Gay Mafia.
Or Kyle's coming at you with his
Gay Mafia.
internal crabs.
Yeah, that too.
No docking allowed, but that's cool.
Unless you're into it.
Unless you're into it.
I don't know. I may go celibate for the rest of 2020.
We'll talk about that on Thursday. Thank you, everybody.
Later.